good. And then this girl from Dairy Girls, Saoirse Monica Jax, is terrific. I think she almost steals the series. So it's got a great and beautiful setting. The costumes are extravagant. The look is incredible. And either you're going to get into the story of these people trapped in the villa or you're not. So it's a pretty black and white choice you have here. Either you're going to get involved in this kind of story, which again is very rich in its look, a lot of production value up on the screen, but it's taking place in the 13th century and it has 21st century slapstick in it. So it's an odd conjunction of two styles. It kind of works. I'm giving it 3 popcorns.
Okay.
Some people I've talked to were really turned off by the comedy, and so they gave up early. And I would say hang in there. It's an interesting series if you play it all the way out to the end.
Okay. That sounds great. And odd, too. At least I'm intrigued enough to be able to go kind of tune in on this. The fact that the slapstick and 13th century stuff, I don't know.
I'm one of those, though, if it doesn't catch my attention in the first pretty much few minutes, I'm like, next.
Well, it sounds like, Fidel, from your review, that you'll figure it out right away whether this is for you or not.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And Lindsay, that's the choice we all face.
I know.
What do we want to invest our time in? We usually get a pretty good idea after the first episode.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're 2 for 2 so far. We want to move on to what's in theaters now. Dale, I have to tell you first, my son really wants to see this. Should we go see Borderlands in theaters?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
We should overrule your son. This is the worst film I've seen this year.
Oh, wow.
It may be the worst film I've seen in several years. It was 2 hours of torture to sit through it. And, I was pulled in by the cast. Kate Blanchett, Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
How can this be a bad movie? It is. It is the worst film I've seen in several years. It was really painful to sit through it. And I don't get up and leave. I stay till the end because I think that's what the production and the actors and the creative people deserve. Give the whole meal, right? Sit there for the whole meal. But boy, I'll tell you, this is undigestible. It's just hard to believe how many things can go wrong in one movie. But if you can take an actress like Kate Blanchett, one of the best in the business right now, and make her look silly and embarrassed, and it just goes downhill from there. I mean, they're trying to call this science fiction. It's not even fiction. It's just a disaster movie from beginning to end. And it is getting the first 0 I've ever given out, because this was a full and total waste of my time. And I'll never get those 2 hours back. And so I won't forgive the makers of this film. It was shot in 2021. It's been on the shelf for 3 years. They finally dumped it into theaters, and they should have just burned the negative. I mean, it's just irredeemable. And if you have someone you really don't like, recommend this show to them.
Okay,
Dale,
so not
I'm
your son,
crying
Brian.
right now. No, it's not. I guess we're not going to see this too.
I think you're going to pass on this one.
Well, this is an adaptation
it's
from
the
what?
first 0.
Yeah,
I
first
think we
0
had to
ever.
do a special graphic.
Wow. It took us forever to see a 4 popcorn rating, and now we're seeing them with quite a bit of frequency now. I'm hungry watching this review because I want some popcorn, and there isn't any. This is bad.
Yeah.
Oh, there's not. It's an empty
my gosh,
box.
too. Well, thank you so much, Dale. Borderlands, a no-go for me. This is good. And I tell you what, folks, this is why we love Dale so much, because he tells it like it is.
The honesty.
So, Dale, thank you. We will see you next week for those titles one more time. 4 popcorns for Tulsa King with Sylvester Stallone. That's on Paramount Plus. The Decameron on Netflix received a 3 popcorn rating. And a big goose egg for Borderlands in theaters, Dale's first ever 0 popcorn rating. Wow, I have tears running down my face. If you enjoyed Dale's recommendations, you can find them in one of 2 ways. Check out the WXII YouTube playlist for movies in review, or head to his website, dalempollack.com. Wow.
Well, don't save Borderlands for a rainy day, that's for sure.
That is for sure. Or if, you want to clear out your house and have friends and family over and want them to leave, play Borderlands for them. That would be good.
Apparently, that will, clear the house out.
Okay, well, now we know. The weekend forecast might feature some new movie viewing weather in our foreseeable future. We got a blue sky right now over Greensboro. Little rain already working its way across Wilkes County right now. Again, we'll have a few scattered showers over the area. Conditions are going to continue to be a little bit on the damp side in our western counties as we continue to see that. Your forecast today does include a few showers and storms. High temperatures in the 80s. We'll see better rain chances coming into play a little bit later on this week. I'll have your full forecast coming up in a bit.
All right, Brian, thank you. It is 9:10 now. Let's get a check of those top headlines from the WXII 12 newsroom. We are learning more about a large building fire in Surry County that happened last night at Dobson Trucking on Red Brush Road. The Mount Airy Fire Department confirms the building is a total loss. We've also learned 2 firefighters suffered minor injuries. Firefighters at the scene say there were some explosions as well. 50 firefighters from 8 fire departments assisted with this fire. The cause still unknown at this time. The search for a convicted murderer from Orange County is over. The Orange County Sheriff's Office saying Ramon Alston was captured shortly before 2 a.m. at a hotel on Cloverleaf Parkway in Kannapolis. Jacobia Crisp of Alamance County was also arrested and charged with aiding and abetting a fugitive. Alston escaped Tuesday after he was brought to a hospital in Hillsborough for a medical appointment. He was serving a life sentence for the murder of a 1-year-old girl back in 2015. And Vice President Kamala Harris is in North Carolina today. She is scheduled to discuss economic policy in Raleigh. Her campaign says the speech is just a small part of a larger plan she's going to roll out to tackle high costs and inflation. WXII 12's Jackie Pascal will cover the vice president's visit today. Up next, reaching new heights, how one group is bringing the Triad's nonprofits to the next level and helping the community as a whole. Welcome back. When people need help, nonprofits step in. But what about when the nonprofits need help themselves? That's where the AFP North Carolina Philanthropy Conference comes in. It's coming August 22nd to the Benton Convention Center in Winston-Salem. And to explain what it's all about, here's Pam Anglin, the conference co-chair. Good morning and thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So if you could tell us, first of all, who the conference is for and what it is really.
This conference is for anyone who can get here to Winston-Salem and join us to learn more about just the sector of philanthropy. It's a word that is broad. It's a big word that can be intimidating. But for anyone that's associated with the nonprofit sector that may have fundraising, marketing, messaging, campaigns, events, and just want to learn more about how to connect people to resources and how to get the resources that their organizations need to function and serve the community.
And what makes this conference so popular?
I think what makes it so popular for the area is that it is oftentimes we go to classes and we are instructed on like how to do things, and professional development sometimes is always second, it's bottom tier. So it's so popular because it's only one day, it's jam-packed. We end up getting a lot of quality speakers, nationally known speakers that live and work and are able to come to this conference as presenters and sessions, and it's very applicable to your day-to-day job. It's not one of those conferences that you have to travel a long way, you have to pay a lot for. It's very affordable, and you can usually drive to it, especially when it's in Winston-Salem. It rotates around the state because we all take turns hosting it every year. But when it's in Winston-Salem, even though we're sometimes the smaller city that hosts it, out of the state, we end up getting a lot of attendees because people like coming to Winston-Salem, and it's easy to get to from anywhere in the state. We have guests that come from upstate South Carolina, from Virginia, and this year we even have about 12 participants coming from Georgia. So it's popular because it's affordable, it's one day, and it's very applicable to your job and how you can be better at your job on a day-to-day basis.
So it sounds like there's really something for everyone. What is something maybe unique about the event this year versus years past?
So I'm really excited about this year's. I've been highlighting every time I talk to someone or when I send out the messaging about this year's conference, because this is my third time chairing and probably my 12th conference that I've been on the planning committee for or taken a leadership role in. This is our first time back in Winston-Salem. I chaired the last time it was in Winston-Salem in 2018, so it's our first time back in Winston-Salem since we had to take a break from group conferences and groups events. But this year, unlike any other year I've been involved, we are not paying our keynote speakers. Our opening session and our keynote speaker at lunch, they agreed to come and provide the session and do it just because they want to support the conference. So because of that, we're going to be able to make a donation back to their organization. And it's unique in that way because normally for those keynote speakers, we have to pay for them to come, even if they're giving us a discounted rate. Also, we're closing the session day with a documentary called Uncharitable. You can't just watch it anywhere. You've got to find it being viewed, and it's about how nonprofits need to be successful and the stigma that comes along with nonprofits needing to spend overhead. So it's very informative. It's a game changer for nonprofits and getting the community to realize the things that we need to operate efficiently and professionally. So we're closing out with that. And we're also, our welcome reception is at a very special place in Winston-Salem. Our welcome session is going to be at Palladium. So this is one of the things that makes this one unique is that we get to have an adult takeover of a very fun museum that's new to Winston-Salem. And all of us get to unleash our inner child, and hopefully the weather will be nice and we won't have storms coming through, and we'll be able to be on that rooftop and enjoy the playground.
All right, Pam Anglin joining us on The Vibe this morning. Thank you so much for letting us know more about this event. Again, the conference is August 22nd at the Benton Convention Center in Winston-Salem. You can find more details on triadcw.com, where we will have a link to where you can register. And hopefully this weekend will be some good camping weather, but I know we might get some rain. The Dirt announcing its annual list of the most dog-friendly campgrounds in the U.S. if you want to take your pups. And North Carolina did top the list.